Alright guys, this might be the smallest power bank I've ever seen, but apparently it just snaps onto your phone and starts charging instantly. No cables, no bulky brick, just magnetic power. That sounds great, but does something this small actually work? This is the Snap-N-Charge Compact 3200 milliamp hour magnetic power bank. And on paper, this thing checks all the boxes. It's magnetic, it's compact, it includes multiple adapters so you can use it interchangeably between devices, and it's supposed to give you a solid boost without carrying around a giant battery pack. The whole idea here is convenience as well as portability, so let's take a closer look. Here's what it claims to offer. Magnetic snap-on charging, 3200 milliamp hour battery capacity, USB-C, Lightning, and micro USB magnetic adapters. The idea is simple. You don't plug in, you simply snap on. So let's unbox this, let's take a look at the layout and design, and then of course test it out. Alright guys, here is the product. We're going to go ahead and start opening this up. So user guide right over here, and very straightforward process. It walks through the specifications there, but shows you how you can go ahead and connect over to your different devices. And I'll be using it today with my iPhone 16 Pro. Let's open it up a little bit further. All right, so inside here are different adapters with the magnets installed on there. So taking a closer look, we have our Type-C located right over here, which is the connection I'll be using for my iPhone 16 Pro. We also have our micro USB right over here, and then we have our Lightning as well. Now here is our power bank itself. So we have a Type-C port on here. That's how we're going to actually provide the charge to the unit itself, which will hold the charge until we connect it over to our device. We have our magnetic connection right here to bring over our adapter. So again, I'm going to be using Type-C today. So in order to make that connection, that is literally all you have to do. Just get it close and it sucks itself right in there through that magnet. And you can see it's a secure connection. To actually remove it, it actually does require a little bit of strength there. Very solid. So we've got our Type-C in here ready to go, but before we connect over to my iPhone 16 Pro, I want to show you guys this over here. This is a little holder for our additional adapters. So there's a little circular cutout on the sides, and then on the other side there's a little slit. So we're going to take our Lightning cable and we're going to feed it through here and then just push it into place. So that is a great way to secure it in place and hold this so we have it on us at all times. Same thing with the other one. We'll slide it through. And now you can see that both of those adapters are being held in place right over here, and we can still go ahead and use our Type-C cable connection with my iPhone. So I'm going to plug into my iPhone right here. And you can see it's already charging in place right there. It says charging. And I'm still able to use this. So I can open up my camera. I can open up my texts. Now what I think is really cool here is that we can actually just remove this, leave the plug in there, replenish the battery on the actual power bank, and then when we want to bring it back into the mix, we just line it up, it automatically connects and starts charging the battery once again. So you can use this intermittently, you can disconnect it, replenish the battery on here with the Type-C connection, plug it back in when you want to start recharging the battery on your device, and then to remove this without leaving the piece inside there, what I do is I just kind of move it to the side a little bit and it slides right out. All right guys, first impressions here, it's definitely small, genuinely pocket size, so you can easily throw this in your front pocket, your back pocket, throw it in a camera bag, a fanny pack, a backpack. You can take this with you on the go effortlessly. It also feels like a great build quality as well. It doesn't feel cheap by any means. A lot of times when things are smaller scale, they feel inexpensive or like they're not going to hold up. That's not the case here at all. The other major advantage to this is we have those adapters. So I have an iPhone 16 Pro which uses a Type-C port. However, my kids have an older iPhone and they actually use the Lightning cable. One potential limitation that I see is that we only have a 32 milliamp hour battery capacity on a device like this, which is much more limited compared to those full-scale 10,000 or 20,000 milliamp hour battery packs. The difference is this isn't intended to replace heavy-duty battery packs that you might take with you on the go for a long weekend and provide charge, around the clock. This is more of a product that you'll plug in when you need a quick little pick-me-up or a quick boost on your battery while still using the device effortlessly. You don't have to set it aside and let it recharge. You don't have to be close to a power outlet or anything like that. You can continue filming videos. You can continue making calls on here, surfing social media. You can continue doing everything as you normally would while this is connected. I definitely think this is a great product and something that everybody can use and likely will use, because let's face it, none of us want to put down our devices. Whether we use it for work or for pleasure, we always want to have the ability to just pick up a call, send back a quick text message, or watch a YouTube video like the one you're watching right now without having to take a break, set it aside, and allow it to fully charge. So big fan of this product. I think that it's priced correctly, and I'll provide you guys with a direct link in the description of this video as well as in the pinned comment down below, so you guys can click over, see what it's currently selling for, see what it has to offer. One really cool thing worth mentioning is if you actually pick up more than one of these, you'll get a reduced price as well. So I picked up one for myself, one for my wife, and two for my kids as well. So thank you so much for your time. Be sure to click those links. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this product today. And be sure to hit subscribe to stay in the loop for all future videos.